Good morning. It is day 28. We just climbed out of the trail for Peck's Corner, and we are headed to Crosby Knob Shelter, which is 12.9 from where we are now. We got a later start than we typically do, but we were in the shelter. Kind of threw my game off a little bit. I had to unpack my bag twice, so I packed it 3 times because I had stuff in the bottom of it the first time. My fanny pack was in the bottom and I didn't realize it. And then I couldn't find my pea style and cooler cloth, which was on my straps right here. And I thought they were in the bottom of my bag, so I unpacked it again. And so I slowed us down a little bit this morning. But shelter life I don't think is for me. I don't think I actually got any sleep until after 2 o'clock when I finally bit the bullet and got up and went to the bathroom. I just tossed and turned until then. But then after 2 o'clock, I got some sleep and I feel good enough to do 12.9 miles. So it's gonna be a good day. Starting off, smoky, and hopefully it's supposed to be a sunny day today. So looking forward to seeing what is ahead of us. This is really pretty cool. We have been climbing this Ascent for quite a while now, and it just makes me think, you're at the bottom of a hill or mountain or stairs or whatever. You think the only way you're going to get to the top is to start going, and one step at a time. And I think that's like everything in life. One step at a time. You're not going to get to where you want to go until you start moving. And so we finally get a little flat ground. That was quite a long climb up. The dew has not burned off yet, and this is just so calming and relaxing, at the same time taking my breath away because of the incline. We are getting close to summiting Mount Chapman, and there's a view coming up shortly, so I'll be sure to show you that. But I'm not sure if this is the first mountain we've summited, but it's the first one that's posted for the day. So Mount Chapman, we got you. That last clip that I just did was the summit of Mount Chapman, and now we are trying to find the vista, but I'm not sure if you can see, the steam coming off the ground there. It's pretty cool. Wow. Looks like it's coming from like one section. Wow. We have made it to Corner Shelter, where we're going to stop and eat something because we didn't really have breakfast. We ate a bar along the way. So it says it's just a short way off the trail. So we're going to head down here. There it is. Have a lunch, maybe brunchish meal, and get back on the trail. Just left Corner Shelter, and we are headed towards Crosby Knob. That's 7.7 from Corner. So for lunch today I had Triscuits, some cheese and pepperoni, and then I had some peanut M&Ms. So we filled up on water, tried to make some phone calls to get a shuttle off at the end of the Smokies to go into town and take one night to resupply and get ourselves put back together to get to Hot Springs. But we weren't completely successful. The hotel wouldn't answer the phone, and we were having a hard time finding a shuttle driver. There's also a hostel, Standing Bear Hostel, but it is walk-ins only, and tomorrow's supposed to be storming, and so everybody's going to be wet, and probably everybody's going to want to get off the trail. So we're not sure if that will be an option for us or not, but we're going to get to the shelter today and hopefully find a tent spot. If not, we are considering pushing on. That'd be another 10 miles. And what else? Yeah, I think that about covers it for right now. So we are still heading north. The sun is out in its full glory, and it has dried up all the dew, and luckily we are shaded by all these evergreens, and we're still climbing. So I'm gonna let you go for now. Going hard on the path today, but look at what we just opened up to. A beautiful view. It's really turned out to be a pretty day. Tomorrow, 90% chance of rain. But today, we have sunshine. We just saw a sign for Crosby Knob, and we are under 4 miles to get there. And we're walking pretty fast, like a 2.5 pace. But it is opened up to this beautiful view. We are seriously considering pressing on to Davenport Shelter, which will be a total of 20 miles for today. But the terrain really has been pretty user-friendly and has allowed us to pick up our pace and still be able to slow down and enjoy the view when it comes. My unhealthy snack for today, I did have some peanut M&Ms earlier, like I told you, but I'm nibbling on a few of these right now and just pushing through. We just came onto this tree that's fallen over. Look how huge that is. This is the trail right here. Holy cow. There's some more of the root system right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's torn up the trail a little bit. Look at that. Oh, look at all that right there. That's all from... Wow. Yeah. It just blows my mind. All this is from that. Yeah. Wow. We are blessed with some more beautiful flowers. Well, I was just gonna refill my bottle and realized that I left my second bottle at the Crosby Knob Shelter. So we're right on a mile to Crosby Knob Shelter. So I will filter up there, maybe take a little extra in my filter bag to get me to Davenport if that's what we decide to do. So, rookie mistake. Well, we just took the side trail down to Crosby's Knob Shelter, and here's where we'll make the decision as to whether or not we are going to continue on or stay here for the night. So, see what it looks like around here. There's a shelter. All right, bear cables, and looks like there's some tent space. We opted to stay at Crosby Knob. We're going to tent. Okay, Davenport has cages on their shelter, and so I don't think, and we were told that they don't have good tent sites. So we're just going to try to get up early tomorrow morning and beat feet out of here. So we actually already ate because we thought we were going to keep on going, but the more we talked to people, we more realized that it was better to just stay right where we're at. This might be my best pitch yet. I have an actual bathtub. This is Colin, and I'm so excited that she came into camp today because I just was talking to season 1 about how I've been on this hike for the last 213 miles or whatever, and I haven't seen a ridge runner in the Smokies yet, and all of a sudden Colin comes into camp. So I wanted her to share what a ridge runner is and what they do to start off with.
Well, you manifested me. Here I am. I am here at your, you must have rubbed a lantern somewhere.
There you go.
So I am a ridge runner here in the Smokies, which is a little bit different than a lot of places because we work hand in hand with the National Park Service. But we are educators. We educate people about Leave No Trace, all the different aspects. We do a little bit of trail maintenance. We clean up trash. We haul out abandoned things that unfortunately get left. We clean up privies. We do a little sawing and trimming. And but like I said, first and foremost, I consider myself an educator to just help people be better stewards of the environment.
Very cool. What? And you are also a thru hiker.
I thru hiked in 2010, so I do have that background understanding of what it's like to be a long distance hiker on this gorgeous trail and how difficult the Smokies are because they're so remote too, and you can't hitchhike into town every 10
couple
miles
days.
like you can.
I know. Are you responsible for all of the trail, all the Appalachian Trail through the Smokies, or do you have certain sections that you're responsible for?
It's divided into 3 sections. The northern section is Davenport to Newfound Gap, and Newfound Gap is where 441 basically divides the park. It's the only road that goes all the way through with through traffic. Or the south section, which is Newfound Gap down to the Cades Cove area, and then the Fontana area. And so there's 2 of us, and we just kind of switch around different sections. And I'm on the northern section towards the northern end of the park. And I'll be on trail for 4 days until I get to Newfound Gap.
Cool deal. Now, how did you become a ridge runner? And if other people wanted to get in, like how would they become a ridge runner? Or could they?
Well, the ATC is, the Appalachian Trail Conservancy is really good about posting all kinds of jobs that are available. And each different segment has various ridge runners that run different seasons. There's short season and long season. I am taking a year off of my business. I am an author. I wrote Wildwood Magic, A Guide to Walking as a Sacred Path.
Awesome.
And I'm about to publish my second book, Wildwood Walking, A Guide to Backpacking as a Sacred Practice. And I'm typically a guide, a backpacking guide, and I do trips here in the Smokies and all over the world. Took a group to Nepal last year. We'll probably take one next year. I just got a little burned out in the entrepreneurial aspect, and actually was really sick when I got back from India, and I was perusing the Appalachian Trail Conservancy newsletter a little bit more thoroughly than I would have, and I saw they were looking for a ridge runner. I was like, wow, I'm really qualified for that. So,
yeah, you are.
and I'm so grateful to have this opportunity. I love it because I love being an educator and love talking to hikers, and I like making places cleaner. So it's just perfect for me, really.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, one last question. You, if somebody wanted to find your book, Where would they find it?
It's on Amazon.
Okay.
And I'm Colin Chambers,
Okay.
Collin, and you can Google me. I have a website, wildwoodmagic.com.
Okay.
And thank you so much. I
All right.
appreciate you plugging my book
Absolutely.
and stuff there.
All
Yeah.
right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All
I
right.
appreciate the interview.
I appreciate all the work you do to make this a better place for us.
It's my pleasure.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Day 18 is in the books. We stayed at Crosby Knob. We're getting up early tomorrow morning and heading to Davenport, past Davenport Shelter, putting our permits in the box, heading out of the Smokies, and then getting shuttled to Newport for one night before we get back on the trail on Saturday morning and head towards Hot Springs. So I will see you guys tomorrow. It's been a great day. We had some good hikes, or good inclines, but mostly it was pretty easy sailing. We were hiking at a pretty good clip and got here around 4 o'clock today. We hurried up and ate. I had some peanut butter and jelly and one of those little taco things, tortillas, taco street tortillas. And we thought we were gonna pack it back up and head over to Davenport Gap, but they have a cage over the shelter to keep the bears out and no tent spaces. So after last night's shelter experience, I decided to tent it and hopefully I'll get a good night's sleep. So that's about what I'm getting ready to do right now. So I will see you guys on the trail tomorrow. Peace out. We have a 10-mile hike tomorrow and we will be out of the Smokies. So check off another big thing off the box.